What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympian, Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Alberto Puello versus Batyr Akhmedov. What do we think of this fight? Let's talk about Alberto Puello. Is coming off of his first win in America on national TV, and man, did he ever look impressive. He's a very slick fighter. He's smooth with it too. Big wingspan, good jab, good combination puncher, different variety of punches. Uppercuts, body shots, straight hand down the middle, looping shots. He can slip and slip out of punch as well. Very fluid with the footwork. He can turn and move and not miss a beat. And he can punch out of his pivots and stances. In his last fight against Sean Owens, he put on a show. I mean, one-sided show and controlled that fight from start to finish. Didn't really get touched up too much either. Puello was 20-0 for a reason. He's a very good boxer, and he has a lot of tools and skills to work with. He is going to need to be on full focus and awareness against a puncher like Batyr Akhmedov, because Batyr throws with bad intentions. Let's talk about Akhmedov, right? He's coming into this one with a 9-1 record, 8 coming by way of knockout. The only fight he didn't get the KO was the fight that he didn't win against El Azteca Mario Barrios, former WBA super lightweight champion. But since that loss, he's been back on a tear and going in a forward direction. And he's gotten better. He's a very good body puncher. He's explosive and he's dynamic, very calculated and strategic with his approach. He doesn't throw unless it's the right time. Sometimes that can work with you or it can work against you. It takes him a little bit to heat up. In his last fight against Mendez, he didn't throw much in that first round. I'm thinking to myself, man, if this is the rate that you guys are going to go at, man, it's going to be a long fight. Right. But then in the second round, he picked it up and he started to let his hands go a little bit, started to get more confident. Right. And then you could see how he started to dictate the pace of that fight. And he started to open up a lot more. And we saw the power. We saw the placement punching. We saw the footwork. We saw the different angles. We saw the switches. We got to see some of the skills that Akhmedov has to work with. He's a very rhythmic fighter and he fights to the pace of the fight. If it's slow and more technical, his output will showcase that. If the intensity is high and fast paced, his output will showcase that. In his fight against Barrios, I thought he was forcing that fight a lot. I thought he was forcing a lot of shots. He was leaving his chin open. He was leaping forward a lot more. And I think it's because Barrios frustrated him. The length gave him the problems, and the hand speed and the counter punching of Barrios were too much. The experience, I thought, was too much. And Puello can duplicate some of those same things that Barrios was doing to Akhmedov. Barrios and Puello have similar styles, and I think it could be a problem for Akhmedov if he tries to fight the same fight. So in this one, I have Alberto Puello winning this fight by decision. I think he'll use his reach. I think he'll use his length and keep the fight at a distance. And the movement and angles he takes will make it a lot harder for Akhmedov to hit him cleanly. Akhmedov will have his moments, and I think the body shots can be a problem for Puello. Right? If he's not careful, that could be the shot that takes him out. Akhmedov is a very dangerous opponent, so he's got to stay dialed in at all times. But I just think, based on what I saw from his fight against Barrios and what I saw in Puello's last fight, I just think Alberto Puello is going to be able to do enough to win this fight and keep it at a distance and keep himself out of trouble. But it's going to be a very good fight. I'm looking forward to seeing how this one unfolds. Who do you have winning? Let me know in the comments section below. If you would like to support the channel, there's a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to support by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be on screen as well. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly appreciated. So with all that being said, if you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.